morning, everybody. Let's check our mail real quick. We got a letter from Camel Frog. Don't get me wrong. Rain's got its place, kiddo. You want it on your garden and you want it in your pond. But if you don't want it on your head, maybe use this. So I'm thinking Camel Frog has sent us an umbrella. So let's take a look real quick and see. A mint umbrella. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we have a lot to do today, but let's go and take a look over at the castle because we want to see if anyone's sitting in the throne. And I have seen Dora several times sitting at her garden table, which is really nice. Uh-oh. There's Dora. What is she doing over there? Is she going to sit in the throne? Oh, look! Murphy is dressed in his royal clothes. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. He is loving the castle. And Dora's got her coffee. She did not sit in the throne. But isn't this fun? Murphy is in his royal clothes. He looks like a royal guard. Morning. Best time for a walk, right? After a walk, I like to throw back a nice yerba mate. Let's get one together sometime. I don't know what that is, Murphy. I hope I said it right. Anyway, we'll try to keep our eye on the throne today to see if anyone sits over there. This, of course, is our Acre 9 build, and what fun we had building the castle. And everybody seems to love it. Our next acre is acre number 10. We're halfway. Oh, I added this display case over here next to the throne, and it's got the crown in it. It's got a crown in it, which is really cool. Our next acre, acre 10. This is acre 10, and it has to have a cliff on it, and so I have built it up one high over here. Hey, Swanky, great to see you. I think you're better at this morning thing than I am. Still got more to say? Yes. Do you want this? What is it? What is it I want to see? It's an antique mini table. Whoa, 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 an antique mini table. Seriously, you knew exactly what to get me. If I move that there and the other thing over there, I'm gonna have to do this right, you know. Surprise gift exchange. Here, take a sleeveless silk dress. Thanks, Plucky. I'm glad we finally got you something you like. But a sleeveless silk dress? Not today. I'm feeling kind of chilly. Alright, anyway, for acre 10, we have put this stone stairway in to kind of coordinate with the castle. And we have put a pond and a waterfall over here, a backwards waterfall. But the requirements for this acre are native trees, native fruit, and a bridge. So we are going to have to put a bridge up here or down below, and we'll have to check those areas out to see where the best place would be to put one, because we don't have a lot of room down here, but we have put this pond right at the edge and built up the pathway a little bit that goes in front of Ed's Airbnb, and if you'll notice, he's got new guests. He does have new guests. Cool. Alright, so we could take this and extend it out and put a bridge here. We'll have to give that some thought. We can also expand the cliff out to here if we have to. I was thinking of putting another set of steps over here though. But we'll have to see what we can figure out that has to do with this bridge. Now we'll want to start collecting cherries and or cherry trees because we do have to make this with the native fruit on it. So it is going to be kind of just a generic acre, but we want to make it as special as we can. We do share a cliff with Nooks, so we get to now go through the archways, which is kind of cool. And we get to look down over Nooks. Hooray! So, let's think about it. We'll think about it and see what we can come up with. In the meantime, we'll check in with our neighbors and, oh, here's a conversation. I don't care. They're all goofy. How's that? I'm just asking for an honest opinion. Is that so hard? Well, what are Ed and Murphy arguing about? Can you get me out of this, Shamelin? Ed is bugging me to choose his best pose. I love the balloon. Hello, balloon. Ed is bugging me to choose his best pose. Can you pick one so I don't have to? Start over again, I guess. Ta-da! And the second one? Like so. And the third and last one? Oh ho. Okay. Well, Ed has got his poses. Now let's get this over with. Which pose was the least goofy? The third one. There, that's that, I guess. What was the point of all that nincompoopery anyway? It's brand recognition, buddy. Picture one of these going viral, then picture me riding that wave of attention as long as it lasts. I ain't your buddy, and I got no idea what you're blathering about. Oh, well, Murphy, straight and to the point, as usual. Dora, I bet you didn't know this. Glad to see you. What's the latest? A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up. That's great. You know, Fauna asked us the other day if she could move, and we said no. And now Dora has said she wanted to move, and we told her no. So, who will be the next one? I don't know. But I couldn't have Fauna and Dora leave, and it's about time I got courage to start telling them no, because I usually let them leave if they ask me. But both of them said they were glad that I talked them out of it after I said, no, you shouldn't move. So I feel better about my decision. I sure hate to tell them no if they want to go on some travels. And we've collected quite a few fossils over here that we need to turn in today, and we've been really trying hard to boost up our Nook Miles with some Nook Miles goals, and we've already met the one that says talk to neighbors, so yay, we get 1,000 miles for that. That's great. We're up to 27,000, and with one of our neighbors going to be asking to move fairly soon, we'll want to get that number up as high as we can. So today's goals are chop wood, catch fish, sell fruit, grow fruit trees, and catch a jewel beetle. Now that's good that we have to grow fruit trees because we need to plant some native trees on Acre 10. So we're all set for that. We did manage to catch our Madagascan sunset moth, number 3. So the next time we see Flick, we can order our Madagascan sunset moth model for the park, and I'm so excited about it. Now, Isabel told us that we will probably be seeing Gulliver on the beach today. So wherever he is, we'll try to locate him today. We have a lot of shells and stuff on the beach. Oh, and we saw some shooting stars last night, and even Celeste was here, and she gave us the recipe for the Starry Skies rug. So we haven't even had a chance to make any of that yet, but that was pretty cool bumping into her. In fact, I think it was Ed that told me that she was running around the island. So we went and looked for her. I thought I had seen a falling star out of the corner of my eye, but you know, they passed so quickly I just wasn't sure. All right, since we're over here, we'll check that throne. Nobody's sitting. And now we'll look for Gulliver. There he is, surrounded by shells. We'll pick some of these up before we start to wake him up. There's another star. There's another star. Okay. Actually, it's Gulliver, I guess. Put your backs into it, me hearties. Haul as much as you can carry. We ship out in... Oh, oops. This be no grocery run. This is the Isle of me bestest matey. How ye been, Shamelin? As for me, well, I took another tumble over the bow into the sea, washed up here. Ye know how it be. I guess ye could say I'm all washed up. A wash up, I tells ye. It be mighty unkind not to give your favorite captain a courtesy laugh. Well, I'll forgive ye. The rescuing bit will be no laughing matter after all. As long as I've got me trusty old communicator, I'll be just, oh me gosh. Me trusty communicator has gone and vanished. Arr! Those waves bopped me around like an inflatable beach ball. The thing must have slipped out of me pocket. That means I'm lost at sea. I'll have to wait for me buccaneer buddies to find me on their own. That could take quite a bit of time. I'm begging you, matey, will you help me find my communicator? Sure, I'll look for it. Arr, you means it? Now there's a shanty deserving of a jig. Me gut says me communicator is in a nearby ocean. Me crew is surely searching for me, so I should keep lookout. Gots to be on land for that, ye savvy? That means it's up to you to swim about and find me communicator. I'm counting on you, matey. Oh, and make sure there's room in your pockets before you hunt, else you'll be blundering your plundering. Oy vey. All right. Oh, I don't even know if I have I don't even carry a suit anymore. Okay. Let's see. We'll need our shed. I'll leave my shoes on the beach. And I'll get my wetsuit on and off we go. Could we get this lucky? No, probably not. Oh, I got a turban shell. It's totally tubular. We'll swim out and see what we can find. We're looking for the bubbles. There's not too many about. There's some. Oh, they're far away. They're pretty slow, though. It's a sea cucumber. Who else will we find? Where's that communicator? Shiver me timbers. Here's another one. It looks small. Maybe this is it. Hooray! We found it. At least we don't have to stay in the water. We've been chilly all day. Now we can get out of the water. Phew. All right, let's get this wetsuit off. And we'll get our shoes back on. Arr, have you found it yet? Yar. That's it. That's me precious communicator. I thank you with all my heart, matey, with extra cherries on top even. Now I can contact me faithful crew. That ought to put some wind in their sails, and no mistake. You saved me life. That's a debt that needs repaying, so I'll ship ye a fine reward soon. Expedited. Arr. Ah, that takes a load off. Nothing left to do but wander this here beach and look mean. Okay, you do that. Enjoy yourself. Nobody in the throne. Murphy's still wandering around in his royal clothes. Let's go sell some things and see if there's anything at Nook's that we need. Hello, boys. Let's see if we can empty our pockets a little. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. I'm going to get 7,582 bells. Terrific. A treasure map? Nope, there's nothing that I need here today, boys. Okay, let's venture out before we get busy again. Now that we've helped Gulliver, maybe we'll get something good from him this time. And I don't know which of these trees are cherry trees because we picked a lot of our fruit, but we'll go ahead and get these cherries. And we can plant some cherry trees over at our new area. It looks like all these neighbors are home, so let's go ahead and pop in and make sure everybody's okay. We'll start with Bud. Hey, Bud. Yo, welcome. Relax and make yourself at home. I stopped for a chat. Everybody seems to hate muscle soreness, but I actually don't mind it. When my muscles are sore, I know my workout is getting results, and that makes me happy. Plus, it actually feels pretty good. Yeah, we want to give you something. Here's a gift. How about a floating biotope planter? Whoa, this looks like a floating biotope planter. Are you sure? Wow, that's very muscular of you. I can't wait to show this off. I was also looking for an excuse to move my stuff around, so this is really perfect. Gotta give as much as you take. Please take a school uniform with ribbon. Thanks, Bud. Here's Mint. She's sleeping, but at least she's not sick. And Camo Frog. Oh no! First Rattle and now Camo Frog. Oh, sorry about this. My body can't decide if it wants to be freezing cold or hotter than lava. I got your medicine. Whoa, you brought me medicine? Thanks so much, kiddo. Take this quick. Medicine never tastes good, but all that really matters is that it works. I'm all better thanks to you, so I'm hoping you'll accept a small gift. It's a comedian's outfit. That might have been too generous, even for me. Oh well, you deserve it. You feel better now, please. Oh, I'm so glad we stopped by. I hate to see my neighbors when they're sick. Let's see, did I have to catch fish today? I did. And sell fruit, which we have done. Catch a jewel beetle and catch a dab. So, we'll kill two birds with one stone by catching a dab as one of our 5 fish. That'll be great. I think my fishing pole is probably on its last legs though. I don't know if this little fish is gonna notice my lure. Nope. We'll have to try again. He moves around a lot. Oops. And I have an itchy trigger finger. As usual. Let's try this guy. There, we'll get him. Yay! Oh, it's a pale chub. Okay, we need a little dab. That's a big guy. Think he'll notice? No. Is he not gonna notice? Come on. There you go. Notice that one? Too far to the... Oh, there we go. There, we got him. Patience. Ooh, a snapper. Yummy. Oopsie, I told you. I knew my fishing rod was on its last legs. Let's get in our shed. I think we've got some. Oh yes, we have plenty. Oh, here comes a balloon. I guess we'll get that since we've seen a few fly by and we've been ignoring them. Let's let him get over the land. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got. Some iron nuggets. That'll come in handy for something. Maybe we'll have to do some crafting today. We're going to pass that fish up because he's not a good size for a dab. And that one's not a good size for a dab either. Let's go check the other beach. You can probably tell since I'm stalling really hard on this Acre 10 that I have no clue what I want to do. But we'll think of something. All we need to do is just get in there and start doing. These fish are taking their time today. Oh, that's a flounder. I guess that's got to be the first time I ever wished for a smaller fish. Let's see how much room we have in our pockets. Not a whole lot. I'm going to pick up some of these shells though. Ah, there's a fish. That might be too big for a dab. Nope, yay, we got him. Okay, now one more fish and we should be all set. And there was a little one over the bridge. We'll see if he's still there. Nope. One more fish. Here we go. Too far. Oh, fiddly foo. I knew I was going to do that. There's a little guy. Let's try to get him. Dropped that right in front of his nose. He couldn't help but take the bait. Little seahorse. Hooray. Now we'll just have to run over to Nook's. And on the way we'll look for one of those jewel beetles. Do they run or do they sit on the stumps? That's a good question. We'll go through the castle and see if anybody's sitting on the throne. Nope. right, we're going to run over to our yard and just drop our wetsuit over here. And that'll be one more thing out of our pockets. And we'll go ahead and drop our stars. And put on our hat again. Cool. All right. All right. All right. Quit stalling. All right, let's get over and see. What we can do about this acre and where we want to put our bridge. Oh, and Murphy's fishing over here now. So, how about if we just make this kind of a sanctuary, and we'll have the river come over this way and then do a little waterfall. Oh, we'll have to get our construction hat on and try this out. Okay, so more or less we'll have to have the river come out and then straight over to this area and then put the bridge between them, which means we'll probably want to fill this in and take it down more to the property line before we put in another set of steps. So, all right, so I would say we should start here. We'll make it too wide. That's enough for the bridge to go over. I wonder if we'll be able to have a bridge this close to the steps. So we'll have to go get our bridge kit and just check it out. We don't want to trap Murphy over there without a bridge. Oops. So we'll go ahead and we'll not connect it yet, but we'll just get an idea if we can do it. Oh, it's not going to let me. Oh, probably because he's standing there. Well, good job. All right, so we're gonna do a two-way river out of here. And then we'll connect them when the time comes. Right now, we'll run over to Resident Services and see if we can put a bridge across to in front of these steps. We may have to move the whole river over, but let's just check first before we get started on anything else. Oh, and I see a notice on the board that Mint's birthday is on May 2nd, so we get to celebrate with her in just a few days. I guess that's not a few days, it's a week. Hello, Mr. Tom Nook. We are at the construction consultation counter. We want to talk about infrastructure. And we want to talk about bridges. Let's build a bridge. Let's see. We want it to be something peaceful for our sanctuary. You know, I like this flat one. Ooh, it's expensive, but we're gonna do it. Yes, please. We'll use the bridge marker kit to set aside some land for our bridge project. We use it near a river and we'll be able to imagine how a bridge will look. Okay, so before we do that, we're going to go over to the ATM. And we're going to get some money. And I know I've had pocketfuls of money for quite a while, but is it 228? I think so. But we bought something that was awfully expensive, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know. It was that fancy display case that's holding the crown. It was very expensive, but I figured if it was going in the castle, it ought to be expensive. So that's where all of our money went. But now we're going to run back over here, up the stairs. Oh, let's check to see if anybody's in the throne. No! And we'll see if we can put the bridge right here. We might have to make the water bigger. I'm not really sure. There's no river near here that I can place a bridge over. Alright, so that means we'll probably have to make it 3 wide. Which is okay because we're going to add some more land over there, so we'll probably have to do that too before we put the bridge up here. Alright, now we'll get our ladder and we'll go down. And Murphy's making himself comfortable over there. You're holding up progress, Murphy. Let's get going with that fishing. I know we've built a wonderful fishing hole, but there are other ponds on the island. I guess he just wants to fish in the newest one. Okay. You know, I'd almost like to round that off because I'd like to put some trees back here. Wonder if we could round it off a little. It's a little uneven because I wanted the water to come out so far. But we could make a little arch down here just because we have the room. Alright, we'll try that. Now let's see if we can put our bridge here. Oh, let me imagine it. I think we'll do it. Yay! Now we'll talk to this guy. We're gonna give you some. We'd be glad to help finish this bridge because we need it to be done. Hooray! We've finished a project. Okay, so Murphy. Murphy! Okay, so let's see. Native fruit. We're going to put some stuff over here. I can't get by right now, so we'll have to wait for Murphy to get done lollygagging about. In the meantime, I guess we'll have to add some more water. We don't want the waterfall just running down into the ground. And it's 3 wide. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to take it a step further. I guess we'll go ahead and square that off. And maybe we'll stick a bench over here in this area. Oh, that's so pretty though. Look at that waterfall. And people will be able to stand on the bridge and look down. Well, that's really cool. All right, and it may be that the acre next door wants to extend the river. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But for right now, we'll leave it right there. All right, and then we might as well get our shed out. Because we'll want to see if we have a bench that will go over there. I think just this one. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Okay, let's push it. Okay, so now we can still come in and sit down and watch the waterfall. That'll be nice. And then we'll have to, of course, put a cherry tree over here. Can we do it? And one further down here, maybe a little offset, maybe right in the corner. Okay. And then, let's see, the path is going to come out. We'll have to curve the path around. I don't know who the next acre is, but they're going to have to be responsible for the path. Because we don't have time for a path. We don't have room for a path. Well, I guess we do. It could come right around the corner. Let's do that. All right. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. We'll get rid of this. The path is going to curve right around the tree. Hopefully. Nope. We might have to move our little tree. Because it's going to have to curve around. Let's see. This is our line. So it's going to have to go the outside. And then this has to be the corner. And then this will be the other side. Okay, so we are going to have to move our little tree. And it can go right past the waterfall. All right. So let's get our shovel. We'll have to dig this little feller up and put him right here, which makes him online with the other one, I think. Yep, but we can deal with that. All right, and then this one needs to be just be solid. And then we need to get rid of this grass. We need to get rid of these dotted lines. And put in some more path. Let's see. All right, so for the time being, I think that this should turn and come over a step. Okay. No. Building a path takes time, takes planning. It takes a lot of kicking up dust. All right, so then we'll put a turn in here. And that will make the turn for the steps. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Nice wide path, cherry trees, all the way past the waterfall, back down to Ed's Airbnb or Nook's. Very nice. Okay. Let's go see. Just taking a peek at that throne. Let's go see. Oh, Murphy's fishing again. Murphy! Okay. Murphy. Well, at least we have one set of stairs in that we can work with. Okay, so I'm thinking I may want to build this out. So that we have more room up there. I may have to. Let's see. Okay, and we'll bring it all the way out to the path because what are we going to put over there anyway, right? And then we'll go ahead and round it off. And I'm not sure if I shouldn't put another path up here. Just bring the path out. Ugh. No, we'll round it and we'll try that. All right. Now, let's get out, let's look at our recipe book, because if this has to have native fruit, maybe we can put some cherry themed items on it. Cherry blossom? Oh. Cherry blossom? Well, we would have the cherry blossom branches, the outdoor picnic set, and the little cherry blossom bonsai that we could put up there. But let's see what other cherry products we have. Here's some cherry things. Let's see, there's really not much. Nope. They all seem to be clothing or indoor stuff, except for the cherry speakers. Yeah, that's not any good. Okay. So, I guess the next step is to put a cherry tree over here. Well, that's not going to work. And maybe here. Okay. Oh, Murphy. Murphy! I guess he's loving the sanctuary even before it's a sanctuary. Alright, and we're going to put another bench over here because it just seems like there's a place for one. So let's get our shed out again. And we've got another bench like that we can bring out. And while we're in here, we'll see if we have any of the cherry themed items. we do have some cherry blossom branches. Now we'll see if we have any cherry blossoms left. Oh, we do. Let's go ahead and put those in our pocket, just in case we can make some more branches. Wait a minute. Before we do that, we need to clear out any... Oh yeah, see, we need to clear these out in case we have DIY, coffee, exercise, and okay, well, that's okay. We're going to do it anyway. But I just wanted to check first. Oh, what do we need for the bonsai? 20. We need, oh, hardwood, clump of weeds, and clay. Okay. All right. So now we can... I think that's the set we had. So we'll double check it. But now we can do the bonsai. And we can do another cherry blossom branches. And we'll do another bonsai. Okay, and that gives us I don't know if that's the same one. Oh, I might have just made a mistake. No, that's it. That's the cherry blossom set. Okay. So Murphy! Thank you for moving. Oh boy. How's that gonna work? Let's see. Oop. I'm glad he decided to pick a different fishing spot. It helped us out tremendously. Okay, so until we get the bridge in. Okay. I may have to shorten that water down there just to smooth this out a little bit. We're going to get some cherry looking things. I'm not sure yet what. Oh, those are big. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, those can't go near the edge. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. I doubt if I can put them over here. Yeah. Phooey. Okay. Hmm. No. Oh, seriously? Oh, we can put the little bonsai out there. Well, maybe. Might have to dig these hyacinths up. The hyacinths are supposed to be on the other side anyway. And we'll put the picnic down here under the trees. And then we'll put maybe cherry blossom branches. Okay. And then maybe some cherry blossom branches right here. Ooh, I don't like that so much. Need to, up there, center it a little better. That's good. And we'll put the little bonsai over here. The other little bonsai, if we can, over here. And when the cherry trees grow up, it'll be all that. Okay. We're still working on it. We're still working on it, but I think it's going to turn out to be okay. We'll put our bench down here. Maybe pull it down one. Ah! Okay. So this acre 10, which is our halfway point, is waiting for the bridge. It has native fruit on it because we've planted some cherry trees. Once the bridge is in, we'll decide what we're going to do with this little spot. This could be just an overlook. Maybe put a fence around the edge and have it a lookout, a scenic lookout over the bridge. So acre 10, cherry trees. We were going to see how this looked, so let's fill these two in. Okay, that'll be a little better. That'll give it a little more room. And then maybe we can put a cherry blossom petal pile down there. And one over here. And that'll be our pretty cherry themed scenic overlook. Hooray! Can't wait to see with the bridge tomorrow. Well, that'll be so exciting. And Acre 10, even though it took a little bit of thought, the ideas finally started flowing. And there we have got a great start to Acre 10, which is A, 16, and 5. And if you look at the chart, that means it has to have a bridge, it has to have native fruit, and it has to have one cliff. And so there we are. Cherry themed scenic lookout. And so we'll see how that shapes up next time we come back. I thank you so much for joining me during this renovation of Acre 10. We're excited about it all. And if you liked the video, please hit the like button. Please, if you'd like to see who's going to sit in the throne and what happens on Acre 11, we'll get that mapped out for next time. Please hit the subscribe button and join us again and again. We'd love to have you. Bye for now. Please join Shamelin and her neighbors again as they renovate Hopemont acre by acre. Next time, Acre 11. See you soon.